Hi gents, this is Mr. Holding, and this quick video is an introduction of how to use the software ScreencastOmatic. So the assumption is that you have downloaded that onto your PC or Mac and you have it available to you. All right, so I won't go through that. You can have a look at the instructions on how to do that. But once you've done that, you need to open it. Now, currently I'm using a different software, which is why you can't see my face here, which I normally have. But you'll enable me to show you how to get. So here's where on my Mac I've got ScreencastOmatic, so I have to open it up here. All right, and when it opens, you'll notice that there are a couple of options: the Pro Recorder, the Site License, and the Free. Now we don't want to pay for it, so we want to select the Free Recorder. All right. Unfortunately, there's limitations to that, but it's still fully functioning. You can still get 15 minutes worth of video. So we're going to click on that, and it'll open up now, and you'll see here. Basically that you've got, you recognize my usual little thing in the corner, and you get three options here. You've got a screen, which just records whatever is on your entire screen, and notice my little pictures there's disappeared. A webcam, hey, how you going? And then you've got both, which is your screen with a small version of the webcam that you can move around by clicking and dragging. So I want to go with both. Now listen, I would strongly encourage each of you when you're doing this to have your picture in there. All right, because it increases engagement with your audience. It shows your audience that you're speaking directly to them. My class, you are expected to do this no matter what. Other classes, you need to consult with your teachers with regards to what they want. But certainly my class, the expectation is you're using both. You can see here the maximum recording time is 15 minutes because we've got the cheap version, we've got the free version. You can choose your screen size. We want to go full screen, but you can also go smaller. So I wanted to just shoot young Alex here. I could set the screen around that so it takes away here, but we want to use full screen. And finally, the narration. You can see how when I'm talking, the green bars indicate that the microphone is picking me up. If you're talking and this is not moving, then you need to sort of check your settings. Okay, it's really important. So once you've done that, all right, you can close it down and then you're ready to start recording. Okay, so that's the first thing. All right, so what we're going to do, there are shortcut keys and I'll let you work them out, but basically when you press record, it's going to count you in. Okay, so I'll press record and it'll count me in. Now on the next page I've got this organized, which is the PowerPoint I'm going to use. All right. Sorry, I was just checking a shortcut key. I'm having a mental blank here. But when I want to do it, so I might turn around and go, okay, well, I'm ready to go by pressing record. 3, 2, 1, and off I go. So I've prepared it so that I can punch it through and just go, hi, this is Mr. Holding. We're looking at CSI Ashgrove. I've set this up so I don't have to click anything. It's just gone. I can go through here. I've set my PowerPoint up and it's finished. Okay, and I go back to here. So you'll notice down here that I've gone, I just stopped that there. So I got through it all and I've now got 27 seconds worth of video. All right. So with that video, unfortunately I can't check it because I've got the cheap version. If you buy the expensive version, it's a bit more, but we don't want to do that. So you need to do a bit of planning. Okay, so you need to work through your script, what you're going to talk about, not your PowerPoint, because we're using Sway. So your Sway needs to be planned out. My advice is any videos that you're having in, you have them preloaded to play on your arrow button when you hit next. Okay, you don't want to be fiddling around with the screen recording, so trying to click on buttons to start it. The clicking noise is annoying. So you want to make it as seamless as possible. So you want to make it, you need to plan through it, plan your script as to how you're going to talk about it, when to change slides, all those types of things. If you need to stop halfway to actually do things, all you need to do is stop, do what you need to do, and then press record. And as you can see, it'll go straight back in and we're recording again. Okay, so be aware that there's a very, in the actual video, there'll be a quick jump. So you might want to stop talking for a second, press stop, start it, give it a second or so, and off you go, just so that it doesn't jump oddly. All right, but once you've finished your video, okay, what we want to do is we want to click the Done button, and once we've done that, we can't go back again because we've got the free version, but that's okay. We can make it work, and you can go ahead and watch your video. And off I go. So I've prepared it so that I can punch it through and just go. And off I go. So I've prepared it so that I can punch it through and just go. Hi, this is Mr. Holding. We're looking at CSI Ashgrove. I've set this up so I don't have to click anything. It's just gone. One downside of this particular free version is that the microphone, the sound only works through your microphone. So anything playing on your computer isn't actually recorded in real sound. So when you play videos, make sure your volume's up and make sure you're in a quiet room, because the video will play through your speaker and then your microphone will pick up the sound. I know that sounds like an odd thing, but unfortunately you'll notice there when I go back here how the sound's a bit dodgy. That's because it's being recorded from the speakers on my Mac. So yeah, just a tip for that, make sure the sound is up and you're in a quiet room. All right. Now finally, if I want to save, don't save to ScreencastOmatic and don't upload to YouTube. Click on Save Video File As, keep it as an MP4, file name, whatever you want to record as, your folder, go to Browse, wherever you're going to save it to, whether you want the cursor highlighted or not, and then click Publish. Now when you click Publish, you'll get something like this and it will advance. Okay, and then once it's done, it's saved in location. I don't want to do that because that's not what we're doing. So I'll get rid of this. Okay, so I'll delete that. And you'll notice that the whole thing closed down. All right, and that's because it's the free version. Want to make, unfortunately, every time I have to close it, I have to reopen it again. But again, that's just because it's the free version. It's really good software, very, very easy to use. Now, a couple of tips. When you're recording, as I said, plan your speech out just like you would in person. The other thing is be aware of your surroundings. So obviously, as you can see in the video before, I don't think you can see me now, is that I'm at home, it's 10:30 at night, so I'm wearing a hoodie. You know, I would expect that you're probably not wearing that for your assessment piece, okay? That you're not sitting there with a poster of something inappropriate on the wall, or your t-shirt has something, a slogan on it or something like that. So you're dressed neatly and appropriately. You present yourself neat and tidily, and you present yourself. So, you know, I've got a nice background here of a sunset. If you've got a background of something that's less than appropriate, then you probably need to change that, okay, to make sure that you're presenting yourself in a suitable manner. All right. Hopefully you found this helpful. ScreencastOmatic, just go to ScreencastOmatic.com. There is a video to explain how to download and everything, but get that, try it out, test it out a few times with a few short videos, save it, and then of course there will be some information about how you get that video to your teacher when it's done. All right, so I hope you found this helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to come and see me. All right, thanks, gents. Bye.